Atit reikir og maturin og derdin adalfu. Welcome everyone to another live stream here today. I welcome you to this grand live stream because today we will be doing a meditation ritual that you can do that will align the three selves within you, the mind, body, and spirit, that people often say you need to align during your meditations. Now, this will often fix a lot of issues with meditation, getting your three selves to work in unison. That is what this ritual is supposed to do. And it's more of a meditation, really, than a ritual. More Proto-Germanic chants. I showed you guys another one not too long ago, the third eye chant, the Santas, that one, which is the newer, because there's an older version of that one, but this one is very new, but is rooted in an ancient practice. Now, you can face any direction you want whenever you do this practice. It's best to either do it in the north or in the east. I prefer the east because if you're going to be working to work with the self, it's going to be in the east is what you're going to want to do that. That is the direction of the identity, the self. That is the direction of that physicality. Now, what you want to do is you want to perform what is called the Hakini Mudra. The Hakini Mudra is looking like this, all of your fingers touching, thumb, pinky, and everything. And this is a very, very deep symbolism of this. These three fingers in the middle represent these up here on my Eideshjelmer. See how it has three streaks on every line. That represents the three highest heavens up here that you see typically on the Algis rune, which looks like this. I think I've already showed you guys the Algis rune. It's on my website. You can see that's what that looks like, highest heavens. You do the mudra, that's what these three fingers are representing here, the three highest heavens that bring you to higher states of consciousness. Now, put this back on my altar. I have a altar now, indoor altar as well as an outdoor altar. This is a nice altar. It's a work in progress, but now for this you perform the Hakini Mudra. You want to take the energy in from that. And now, just get loose with yourself. Meditate if you have to. I always say, starting these things, if you have to meditate before doing these practices, it is good to do that if you feel as if it is necessary. Now, what you want to do first is you want to focus on the third eye point I told you in the third eye video, in between the eyebrows. Focus there, and you want to breathe in 3 times. 3 times. And I'll tell you what to do on the last breath. And you do the mudra while you do it. I almost forgot. And on the last breath, you want to visualize a frosty blue sort of mist coming out of the point that you were focusing on, as well as from the top of your head and surrounding you once you chant this divine name, which is Wodas. As I said, there are 3 chants in this ritual, which is Wodas, Welyan, and Wihas, which is the 3 selves that I discussed earlier. And those 3 translate to spirit, will, and sanctuary, which is a metaphor for the body, physical body, the physicality of the self. So spirit, will, physicality, essentially the spirit, the mind, and body. Now, the first one, after you breathe 3 times, on the last breath, visualize the mist coming out of you, and then once you chant the first name, Wodas, you want to visualize this energy that you just put into manifestation surrounding you as you are chanting the divine name. Now, for the second one, you want to focus on your feet, the bottoms of your feet, and the ground beneath you. Breathe 3 times. The last breath, you will visualize flames coming from under your feet, sort of like when you're cooking on a pot on a stove and you see the fire coming from under it. Imagine that coming from the ground and under your feet. And as you chant the divine name, Welyan, you will imagine that flame surrounding you as such. Welyan. And the flames are surrounding you, and your aura is absorbing the energy of the intellect, the cognition of self. Now, focus on your heart region now. Breathe in 3 times, once more. Now this last one, you will visualize a white gold, like the white gold energy I told you in the aura ritual. A white gold ray of light shoot out from both above you and below you, and sort of going through you as sort of a pillar after doing the breaths. And once you chant the name Wihas as such, the traditional pronunciation goes Wihas. The I is pronounced with an E, sort of push on it to where it's pronounced. It's the I with a line over it. It's the old pronunciation of Wehas. Now, after chanting Wehas, you want to imagine the energy you just imagined that is going above you, below you, through you. You want to imagine that energy surrounding you completely. Now, doing the ritual all the way through, focusing on everything properly. After doing the final visualization, the final chant, you can go into a altered state of consciousness. Now, by doing that, you can go to do anything such as even leaving it, going to ritual with the divine essence flowing through you, or keep in the meditation and astral travel. That's a big one. There's also prophecy. You can and receive prophecy. That is something I will show you guys in a future video soon. And that is what this ritual is supposed to prepare you guys for, the prophecy receiving that I was talking about earlier. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this grand ritual meditation, and I hope this ritual helps you guys out in your magical and spiritual works, and you'll join me on my next video. See you.